Alright, so last time we left off, we finished our day of classes. Kit decided to read a book out loud. That was a magical book. Got zooped into a portal. Luno got zooped into a portal. A cat got zooped into a portal. And then there was a debate that happened on how to solve the zooping. 2 more people got zooped. And a knife was thrown to alert Mark to go get a teacher. Did I miss anything of value? We searched the first floor a little bit, ran into everyone's favorite homunculi, cumin and coriander.
My familiar is actively seeking out other people.
Correct, it is actively seeking out help.
Mm-hmm. And Mark should be...
Hypothetically.
I don't know.
You guys find yourself in the study. We had rolled it back a little bit for roleplay chat. Do you want to put you on the other side of the bookcase now?
I was about to say yes. That could be what we do. Is we roleplay chat a little bit, and then as Luno's searching, eventually stumbling on the bookcase, being like, quick escapes,
and then you get
fast
swooped.
Exits, and I pull and I get swooped. May I?
You're being salty.
No,
It's
this
got
is what
tape.
elevators do.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you read the roleplay chat.
Okay.
Cool. Juke on the other side, like
ignoring.
here. Yes.
No, I would.
Can I get the people who are sitting in chairs, can I get a perception check or an investigation check from you two as you guys are actively sitting in chairs? Yeah. The cat is in your lap, I believe. Please add a d4 to your roll.
Oh.
The cat is helping you.
Oh.
Cat likes me.
Ah, yes, my magic items.
Kit was actively looking at Luna whenever it happened. What is there anything I need to do?
We'll get there in a minute.
Okay.
What am I using?
Either perception or investigation. Dealer's choice.
I'm still exhausted, aren't I?
You are exhausted by 2.
So
just ignore this. You rolled
3,
that number.
Yeah, I know. 3, 6.
6? What'd you get?
18.
18. As you guys are sitting there, you see Luno foot behind the bookshelf, and your head follows him, and then out of the corner of your eye, you see the distinct glint of a gilded spine of a book.
Oh.
Sitting on the table right next to your chair.
Yeah, but that's enough to touch this.
Okay.
That is what they said.
They did tell you that.
They did say
I
that.
think I found where Matreous was carried off too.
Kind of like, am I in the dark? Where am I? Actually, let me get. Are we? Anything else with this one?
On some staircase.
Okay, so
we
I'm in
do
the.
have the little banners that you can wave for light.
True, I've got a little pendant.
How dark is it in this room?
It's fairly well lit. It's a study.
Okay, I think I'm going to finally pull out my pendant and find the book I just pulled, and pull it again.
Sure. You pull the same book, and sure enough, the bookcase swivels around, and you are booted out back on the other side.
Okay.
Please boot yourself back to the other side.
Okay, it looked like I looked around. There's a stair. There's basically just a staircase, though, for all I can see. Okay, going up or down? That says down. Would we have
that? Stairs go down.
These stairs go down, so I'm just like in the middle. Or I guess I'm on this end, on like toward the top of the stairs that go down.
Yeah.
This is the top up here. It goes down that way.
Okay.
I should have put
for
arrows.
a second.
Put arrows.
Yeah, for a second I thought down meant like this square is below the other squares. So I flip around and then I just fall 15 feet.
You're at the top of the stairs
And die. Instantly.
Right. Everyone knows D&D fall damage. When you fall 15 feet, just gone. But
Looks
yeah.
like Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet this is where Matreous was transported to, perhaps unwittingly. Or unwillingly, perhaps, maybe.
Yeah, it seemed pretty unwilling.
I think this might be our best bet for trying to find him.
I don't know, maybe he's into it.
Didn't sound like it.
It never
heard
does.
like a cut-off
it
scream.
Never does.
Look,
why would you be into
Matreous is into some
Fuck,
kinky
I
shit.
forgot you were here.
Wouldn't that hurt if the bookcase slammed into you?
You're so right, I was very wrong.
I think it
when I
would
said
hurt.
that. Yeah.
I think that's what the screams were.
Yeah, I made a mistake.
Screams of hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we still need to come to a conclusion. We need to find. Obviously, we need to find Matreous first, but we do have a small amount of food. He's been without for 2 weeks.
Mhm.
There's no telling how much longer his body can withstand before it just completely gives out. All in favor?
I think. I'm a little worried. Okay. Pause.
Pause.
Sorcerers in this universe know what a spell slot is, yes?
Sure.
Or like would know. It's like,
You would
hey.
know how tired you are, how much magic you have
Okay.
access
Okay.
to.
It's like I
Hey
don't.
man, I don't think I can do more spells today. Is an acceptable sentence.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Unpause.
Don't
Hey.
worry too much about it.
Hey man, I don't think I can do any more spells today.
Yeah.
I'm feeling
Pretty
rather-
sure last session you said I don't have any more spells.
I'm feeling rather uninspired.
Okay. Yeah, that is something I worry about. Is like, do we want to try and take a rest? But at the same time, if Matreous is down here and has been down here for 2 weeks without food, it's like you said. I don't know if I want to, roll that dice, so to speak. It's just a metaphor. But yeah.
I would be a lot
No, that
more.
one was on purpose.
I would be a
That was
lot
for
more
the pun.
comfortable taking a rest if I knew that all 5 of us were in a safe place.
I suppose so.
Especially considering whatever took Matreous is probably still out there and on the run and knows the ins and outs of this place.
That makes me not want to go after him though, because I am not in a place to respond correctly to the treachery of this house. If he was correct,
I mean, do we...
we could. This is where I'm at. We risk him dying, or we risk all 5 of us dying. So
Whenever we saw Matreous, how emaciated did he look?
I mean, he looked relatively okay. He seemed to be in reasonably good health.
Okay, so he wasn't, like, on the verge of pure starvation. Okay. Well, he'll probably survive.
are you worried that in 8 hours he's going to starve to death?
I mean...
Because if that were the case, he wouldn't be talking to us 30 minutes ago or whatever, however long it was.
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess we can afford to rest up, gather ourselves, and then try to take a look around.
I suppose if that is the route we were taking, do we want to establish a watch? I mean, if we are going to, we could barricade this room to the best of our ability, barricade the door case, or the bookcase, now that we know that that's a door.
I don't think anybody's going to come in this room.
I don't know. Matreous did say that the hallways were... What did he say? There were dangerous things in here? The
Yeah,
hallways
he said-
themselves were dangerous?
He said there's dangerous
Just being
things.
the bookcase. Both?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
obviously some kind of creature in here that knows how to use the secret passageways and can sneak up on us.
Yeah.
I suppose.
I'm fine
Yeah,
with taking
no,
first
you're right.
watch. I'm probably the least tired of everyone, and I still have a little bit of magic in me left.
Also pause. Like, we can alternate... We can each get, like, a full rest and have one person or two
So it's
people...
like 10 hours of sleep, yes. 10 hours will pass for everyone to do a 2-hour watch.
Cool,
That'll get you
cool.
close enough to be good enough.
Cool. Then yeah, I think... I still feel bad about leaving Matreous, but I think we're gonna need... I get the impression that if he thought this place was dangerous, it might be the smartest to explore into it as well equipped as we can be.
Yeah, you have a point.
So what is the plan, folks?
I think we don't want to speak for the group, but I think we're going to take a long rest, establish a watch rotation, maybe even put a barricade on the doors if you want
when
to.
I got sucked into the portal.
It was roughly like 5 in the afternoon or so.
I think if I recall, with my own human frame,
Ask them off, they have the notes.
You were in the middle of your shift.
I was there for like 20, 30 minutes is what Ryan said.
Sure.
And I think
Did
5
anyone have
o'clock
afternoon classes?
was-
No, so it would be like 2:30 then, roughly. Ballparking it.
Okay, 2:30.
Is that about right, according to the notes?
So notes, 11:30. Kit, Darwin, and Luna go back to the apartment.
So say 1 o'clock then.
Yes, because we were let out early because of the test.
Correct. So we'll say it's 1 o'clock after everyone came in. We've probably been wandering here for like 30 minutes.
Right. So if Ollivander
Maybe 1:30.
knew what time it was, are there clocks in this place that he's seen so far?
Make either a perception or investigation.
14.
There's a clock in the kitchen.
Okay. So if Ollivander does know what time it was when he left, he's gonna note that down.
Okay. So you guys left at. You would have arrived at 1 o'clock. It would roughly be 1:30 now. Roughly.
Write that down. Write that down.
It is
It is 1:30 p.m. on what day is today?
Today's the 6th
6th
Z tier.
Z tier. 6th
How nice
September.
that we have a calendar.
Yeah, we have a calendar
crazy.
now. Looks great.
It really does.
I'm glad.
it looks really good.
So who's taking first watch? And
So-
where
sorry,
are
distraction.
you guys settling in?
I can take first watch if you want, because I still have a spell slot,
Fair
and I
enough.
would probably sit right here, lean up against the wall, so I'd have a good view of both the secret entrance and the door.
Owls sleep standing up, don't they?
Sometimes they can.
I was about to say, I think an owl can like nestle up, but they can also sleep perched.
Yeah.
So, in a pinch, maybe Luno doesn't need to use a bed to sleep, or at least lie on the floor.
Adult owls usually sleep in an upright, perched position.
Okay.
Okay.
Young
this
owls
chair
are known to
recliner?
sleep laying down, as it
Sure.
allows them to rest developing
Okay.
muscles.
Wasn't intended to be, but why not?
What?
The chair's a recliner now.
All of them, or just the one you're in?
Just the one I'm in.
You can pull off the cushions,
Does
make a
anyone want
little
any drinks
makeshift.
since I'm right here?
I'm still working on my
Can you
screen.
be not mango, pineapple Fanta,
Yes.
mayhaps?
Yeah, well.
Yes.
Man, that's the fancy it is.
You want anything, Muff?
I'm gonna stick with my screwdriver for now.
No.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm also screwdriving.
Beep, beep.
Beep,
None
beep.
for me. I'm screwdriving tonight.
So I repeat my question. Where are you guys settling up to sleep? Are we staying in this room? Moving back to the kitchen?
Yeah, we're.
I think we
Stay in
should
the room.
stay in this room, given that it's safe. Asterisk Matreous was taken from here. However, well,
It's cozier.
realistically, it's like, well, we know where both the entrances and exits are now. Unless we
should
want to
all-
investigate for a third.
We should all
Place.
sleep near the same place.
It would be a smart idea to get close
So
at
you,
least.
if you said you sleep standing up.
I
I mean, Owlins, I believe, sleep standing. You could just stand behind the chair.
True. Or at least relatively close. Yeah, I guess I would perch up.
I would
Beside-
recommend within arm's reach.
Yeah, just like right
I'm
beside.
in the other chair.
Actually, I'm gonna perch
I'm
up
in this
near Davin
The far
in
chair.
that case.
I was already in that chair.
Okay. Sure.
It plus that makes
Protect
sense
child.
that
Good luck,
you would.
idiots. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna sleep on the floor. There.
Well, you being in that chair makes double sense because that you
You could also
saw
drag the
the
chair
stuff
over there.
with that you got such a.
It's
Sure,
probably.
but I will get up and.
Well, I'm saying earlier, and then it would make sense that Davin rolled so low because she's paying attention to the cat.
I have to now open this, but I've just painted my nails.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I can
There we
go.
go. I got it.
I'm saying if we're gonna take a long rest, we should all be within mechanically 5 feet of one another.
Okay, so wait.
So if I
can
need
you
to-
move? Do you think
if
you
I-
can move the chair?
If I need to,
Yes, you can move the
I'm
chair.
gonna move the chair.
Yeah, there you go. Chairs move.
I
There,
can help
now you
move the
can.
chair.
No, I don't need help.
And then I'm assuming you'll now sleep over here by us, so we're all
Yeah.
mechanically 5 feet from each other. Make it better. Make you happy.
I will sleep sideways on the chair.
Okay.
You recline
What?
your back and then you sleep sideways?
No, I don't recline the chair. I will sleep
You
sideways.
don't recline the chair? Okay.
To make it easier to, if I need to, just.
Grabs him up.
Yes.
Who's taking first watch? Can I get a perception check?
That's a fail.
Thank you.
You fucked that up instantly.
That's gonna be an 8.
8. You hear
That's
some
pretty good.
clanking in the room behind you. You hear a small roaring of a fire. But otherwise, your watch goes smoothly.
The room behind me, as in the secret room?
No. The
The
kitchen.
kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Who's taking watch too?
I think I'll take watch too.
I think that'd be up to Becca though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Who do you wake up?
I mean,
I like doing it
is
that
the-
way. Who do you
is
wake up?
also
I'm
less
also least
exhausted.
tired, yes.
Yeah, so I guess Kit would probably realistically wake up Luna.
Luna would take. It's perception, yes?
Yes, please.
That is a 13.
13. You hear the talking from another room.
You think they like carrots? You think they like potatoes? Nah, they probably just like food.
Carrots and potatoes.
These are like. Not automatons. That was not the word you used.
Homunculi.
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 If they got a shipment of food, well, I'm not waking up the party. I guess I'm waking up next person next.
Who's waking up next?
Probably Ollivander.
Oh, I'm so perceptive.
You're so
Go ahead and make a
perceptive.
perception check. You go back to sleep. 3. You're sitting there minding your business. You nod back off if you so choose. Do you nod back off?
No, but what was it, 3?
After a minute or two, not a minute or two, after about 20 to 30 minutes into your watch, you were met with someone tugging at your sleeve. Hey man. Hey. You guys want some sleepy? I mean soup.
What's in the pot?
It's soup. It's like a broth. It's a brown, thick broth with carrots and potatoes.
I thought you weren't allowed to leave the kitchen.
Toot, toot.
Okay.
I went into the garden and he turns his head. You see a bite mark taking out of the side of his head. I went and got some carrots. I went and got some potatoes. And I made some soup.
He's made out of organic material. 'Cause
More
it's
or less.
homunculus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one?
I wish I could do
This is
something.
cumin for sure.
I wish I could do something like that.
Nah, don't worry about it. He'll come back. Like 7 days.
That's pretty convenient.
8. Feed your friends. They need some food. You're tired.
Appreciate that. Hey,
Yeah, man.
but you guys said you didn't have any food.
Listen. We told Matreous we ain't had no food. Because I wanted Matreous to get out of this place, man. He been hiding in this room for like a year.
But you didn't tell him how to leave?
I don't know how to leave. You think I'd be
yeah,
in here if I knew how to leave?
I forgot that part.
Fuck, if I leave, I get desummoned. I don't want to do that. No! I like existing! I stay in here! I vibe! I go get soup!
Man, I was here for how long have you been here?
You see immediate distress all over his face.
You know what? Never mind. Forget I asked. Thank you for the soup.
Yeah, man. I wanted Matreous to go find the vegetables for his own soup, you know? You've been sitting in here for like a year, man.
I want that too.
Yeah. You guys gonna look around. You already started looking around. You already found the kitchen. Took Matreous 3 months to find the kitchen.
No, we're gonna go find Matreous.
Oh,
We
so?
just, like,
yeah.
I'll worry about that man.
He slid flatbread under the door.
They,
and left.
they are
I've been
too.
sliding tortillas under the door for weeks.
Tortillas.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Enjoy your food. I'll let y'all be. Enjoy your sleep. I didn't wake nobody up, did I?
What, do you want a perception check?
Nah, this seem alright. When you guys wake up, get upstairs, I'll eat your food. Come see.
Okay.
We'll be right there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like walks
Great.
back out of the room.
Can you read?
No.
That whole conversation didn't happen.
Oof.
I spoke
Oh.
to him in his head.
Sure.
Sure.
There.
Problem solved.
From
Oh, there we go. There we go.
No, they can't read. That was established as a character trait.
Yeah.
I eat some soup, I guess.
It's fine. Yeah, it's food.
I eat a fifth of the soup.
Yeah, it's good. Who do you wake up for number 4?
Hand you a pot.
Well, I have a cat in my lap. No, if you take the cat, Domin's waking up.
I haven't made an animal handling check.
Go ahead and make an animal check.
It's like an Indiana Jones sleight of hand. You like swap the soup for the cat.
And my shit's over here.
So see if you got anything over here. That's
Can I use
points.
charisma?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I feel like with animal handling specifically, it's very easy to say, yeah, it's a charisma check.
15.
You know, 15. Yeah, cat's fine. A little apprehensive at first. It's
Dolphin's
sleeping
not.
and cozy.
Noodles.
Dolphin's got hands on the
It gives
cat
you the
as well.
wow meow of protest, but otherwise it
They're
doesn't.
fine with
Yeah,
it.
the
Okay.
thing where they go like,
You can have it back. Just
Yeah.
eat the soup.
go limp.
And
But I
watch.
want my cat.
But you gotta watch the soup.
If it can
I'll give
catch
it-
you with me.
What? Yeah,
cat
I'm
keeps-
I'm literally not moving. We're standing next to each other.
Take it
Just
from
eat your soup. I have to stay awake for the next 20 minutes to make sure you eat your soup.
You'll give it
So
back
yes,
when I'm done.
yes.
Okay. She'll eat some of the soup.
Alright, 20 minutes pass, you eat your soup, you eat your cat back. Can I get a perception check?
Yeah. Am I including the cat as well this time as well?
The cat would not be helping you with perception.
Yeah.
17.
That minus 2.
15.
Perception check goes fine. The room is relatively smooth. You do hear a brief, like,
Ah, ugh, man, that medicine hurt. Be more gentle.
from the other room.
Okay.
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 Can I get you to roll a d20 for me? Do not subtract anything.
9.
9. Remove 1 of your exhaustion points.
I think technically that was called a luck roll.
Sure.
Rolling luck is just a d20.
That's good enough. The last of the rests find you well. A lot of you wake up, indulge in soup. It's pretty mid soup, but it is food.
Probably cold by now.
Guys, I found this soup.
I thought they didn't have food.
I didn't tell you where I got the soup.
I guess that's fair, but this is not pocket soup. Like,
You don't fucking know what I keep in my pockets.
I guess.
Have you been in my pants?
Have you been in my pants?
No, but I could.
It's a lot of soup.
Why would you want to be in his pants?
Ask where I keep the clam chowder.
Don't worry about it, Dalvin. It's fine.
They want soup.
Yes,
They really,
I want
They
soup.
really like soup.
I don't know if I'd go in anybody's pants for soup.
Well, don't eat for a week and a half, and
Yeah,
I think you'll change
soup.
your mind.
Okay.
That felt really weird to say it out loud. Good thing I didn't say it out loud.
Question just as, like,
Answer.
a species for, I guess, anybody? But do you think satyrs, because technically Dalvin is just a satyr recolored for
For small.
fawn,
Yeah, that's fine.
would she be able to eat grass outside? And keep sustain?
Graves?
You could, but it's like the ideology that we as people, we could survive on grass ourselves. We don't.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
shit my pants.
You shit your pants, but you could, you can survive on it. I mean,
You
anyone could.
I'm grass.
Well, I'm saying with the animal aspect, like being more animalistic.
Yeah, you could survive on grass fairly easily.
I
Easier than your
Then
compatriots.
okay.
I think Dalvin would
Just
not
wondering.
shit their pants.
I still think it's like man, this could use some like paprika or some shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but they wouldn't shit their pants. We would.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not something
It's
you
like
seek
a
out as a
human-
meal.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like
You
you
could eat the
could like
seeds.
walk out and just like start gnawing on like a
stick.
wheat
Yeah.
like a rice grain or like
Yeah,
a
but
wheat
like
barley.
this could be bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just like
So you could survive
you
on
could eat the
seeds.
seeds. We're fucked. But
You guys.
you guys.
I'm just wondering
I
because
just find like any little random worm.
Real question: is Madden a vegetarian?
Yeah, he starts
That
as
is
the
the-
food.
I definitely
No.
take him as
No.
a
Bodybuilder.
Hell
He
no.
needs so much protein.
He needs so much
probably
protein.
so much protein.
He would either eat
That man-
a
He
lot
either
of
eats
meat-
nothing but soybeans or
Only.
I think
Yeah,
well,
he
Or
eats red meat.
eats
for
chicken. A lot of fucking chicken.
Sure. He eats red meat too. He has to.
Yeah, you'd have
Probably.
to.
He's a
Probably.
minotaur. He has to eat red meat.
It's just an interesting thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Alright, I was
cow,
just-
and he eats
I
beef.
was like, I thought of it because, like, out of everybody, probably me and Luna would be the best to survive in.
Quote. You're also a druid. May I remind you, a spell called Goodberry exists.
That is true.
You don't have it though, do you? Or you were prepared?
You
to
can.
cast it?
I have a
You
prayer,
are.
yeah.
You just woke up.
Hey, yeah, you just woke up.
You like me to
Good
make
there.
good
You want to prepare your spells for the day? Hey, you just woke up. You want to prepare your spells for the day?
Yeah, that's probably a smart idea.
Yeah, you
I
already
don't
know-
think I actually can change much of
You
my
already,
spell
you already
list.
know create and destroy
How?
water, so
Yeah, that's the best utility I've got at the moment. Let me look. I don't think I have
You
anything in my
appear to
spell
the
list
goblin.
that changes.
No, that was Mufasa. That was bright. That was in my
I
eyes.
love it as well. I forgot my spells.
I guess I should
it would
keep.
make so much sense that Ollivander knows more about druids.
I already have killed
Yeah.
It really does.
Hey, did you prepare your spells for the day, little guy?
No.
You should do that.
No, yeah.
I know this is a lot of questions for the morning, but is it a little guy kind of day?
I think I'm
No,
gonna.
I'm too confused.
Little guy was gender neutral.
Yeah.
I
but
am
mean-
actually
I
gonna
call
protect.
anybody little guy. I call that other motherfucker in the other room a little guy.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I
I'll call you
understand.
little
I understand the implication. Please do. I understand the implication
Okay.
that you were getting at.
Is that what you're into?
But, anyways, it just reminded me that questions.
Oh, this is so fucking good. I'm so glad I had fucking. I thank you
What
for the screwdriver.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is
I think I'm gonna
spot.
prep
It is.
light.
Light is a cantrip.
Light's a cantrip,
You
yes.
can't. You can't
cannot
prep. You
prep
can't
cantrips.
change your cantrips.
Oh, wait, I can. I did not know that.
Hey, little guy, you can't change your cantrips.
I know that. I haven't been changing my cantrips.
Well, I wouldn't have gotten mending if I didn't. Okay, whatever. I have mending.
I have mending too.
Very good.
Double mending.
I know the most cantrips.
It's
I know.
very useful.
Okay, okay. I did prep detect magic. Probably
That
useful
is
to have.
very useful.
Detect magic can be what's the word when you cast a thing without using the thing, but it takes a ritual
Ritual
casting.
casting?
Ritual casting.
I think you can
Sure.
ritual cast detect magic.
Yes.
I don't remember how it works.
Takes
You
like
take
10
10 minutes to do it.
Okay.
Instead of using a spell slot, you take time.
Okay. Might be useful
Should
in
I
pitch
keep
because again I have
my ice
2
knife?
spell slots.
Yeah.
Do ice knife and good berry. The only other I figure I should have one attack.
Do you want to do ice knife whenever we're gonna be like? Cause this is a mansion. There's a lot of hallways and close corridors. The ice knife explodes.
I don't really have much else than the an attack.
Do you have thorn whip?
This might be really
Or
good.
what's a cantrip?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because we're in another dimension, we might run into things that spell affects a lot.
The only other thing is absorb elements, which I can be used as an attack, kind of.
I think Shillelagh's good enough for now.
Yeah, Shillelagh is.
If you
pretty
want
good.
if you wanted my recommendation, you should take protection. Yeah, that one.
Okay, then I'll do good berry and protection from good and evil.
Sick. Alright. You guys eat your food. Wake up. It is 10 hours past 1:30. So it is 11:30 at night.
I got my spell slots back. My character sheet is sticky.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
Ollivander came in his sleep.
Am I making?
That's not real. Don't write that down.
I know. Am I making good berries now, or
You make them whatever you want.
No. No,
okay.
you want to save your spell slots. If you don't have to eat for a day, it doesn't super matter because there's day soup.
We had a bunch of soup.
But
We're good for
do
now.
keep that one prepared, just
Okay.
in case we find Matreous and he needs to eat.
Okay. It make a sense.
That's the plan, folks.
Uh,
It's 11:30 at night.
Start exploring, I guess. Should we start with the mystery staircase, or should we start with the current floor that we're on? Because mystery staircase is more likely to lead to Matreous. Current floor that we're on, if we explore it more thoroughly, if we find another staircase that leads back up, we won't think we
My
want
pocket
to.
goblin told me to visit them this morning.
Your pocket goblin?
Yeah, the one that makes the soup.
Ah,
The soup goblin.
the homunculi?
My pocket goblin.
Where's the soup? Where did the pocket goblin tell you to go?
My goblin these nuts. No, to the kitchen.
Yeah.
I guess we can hit the kitchen first, but yeah, I'd be most curious to check the bookcase because Again, I
just-
figure
They
that's
just told us-
likely
They just told us stuff.
where
I doubt they have
Matreous-
anything.
was headed.
I doubt they have anything.
Not headed
do
himself, but was
useful.
headed. Passive
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah, I guess we go to the kitchen and then we go down the stairs.
Sounds like a plan.
I think we just follow through the bookshelf. I should mention that I did see this golden book that they told us not to open. I should have asked about that last night.
Probably.
Yeah, let's go to the kitchen, get clarification on golden books.
Well, I will say that the other guy, Cumin, was more forthright with information and seemed more genuinely concerned about the well-being of Matreous than the other guy was.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if us just going up and saying, hey, you mentioned golden books, what's the deal with that? And because I feel like all we're going to get is, they're dangerous, don't open them.
Gotcha. So we would have to get Kuman alone.
We have to connive a little bit, I feel
Yeah.
like.
I could go ask Coriander for like cooking tips or something.
Okay, I mean, sure, I guess.
Distract them, and one of you can get Kuman to like maybe go into the room sneakily or something.
I mean, all we need is information. They brought up the golden books, so I don't think we need to take them anywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, just to like have the distraction in place so that there's not that lingering, oh, what if this other person overhears?
What am I wearing right now? I thought about that. I think that Ollivander is I think he's wearing a ball gown right now. With some big black lacy boots.
Interesting. So like a poofy one, or just like more
No,
like a something you wear to a dance.
like a really like a
Sorry.
high class. It's got the drapes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very fancy kind of flowy kind of deal. Less poofy and more it drags.
Gotcha.
I don't know what the parts of dresses are called so soon. I guess I have done a little bit. I have done a little bit of research into this, but it's very difficult because Google's very not specific about the parts of dresses.
Naturally.
Frills, layers.
So it sounds like
It's
we're
got a
headed-
tail. I think is the most descriptive way. Anyway, we're moving. Let's move forward with this. Yeah, sure, that works.
So you guys head into the kitchen.
Yes.
Sounds like it.
Right. Entering the kitchen, you see Coriander sitting alone in the middle of the room.
Hello.
Where did Kuman go?
Can you speak?
Yes.
Why the cold shoulder?
No, cold shoulder. Just quiet.
Is Kuman okay?
Yes.
Where is it?
Elsewhere? He's
Can I
next
do
to
an
the table.
investigation check on is he around the room someplace? In the wall?
Sure.
Elsewhere.
Is there is there a suspicious human feet just sticking out from behind hallway on the ground, a pool of blood?
Yeah. Did he cook him?
He's the soup.
Investigation.
Was he the soup?
No.
17.
17 to look around the room for cumin.
Yes, just is he anywhere?
You do a quick glance on the room for cumin. You start opening cabinets, looking in them. You find a small jar labeled cumin.
Alright, well.
You found him.
Okay.
No!
Something
His
tells me
urn!
it's not the same Kuman.
No.
They burned him, and now they're in that jar.
No.
You know what cumin is. I don't know why. I don't
Put
know.
the jar back and shut
You have
the
to
door.
know what cumin is, right?
Cumin sets the table.
I don't know what I.
The human
We're
is
not
in the
fancy folk
dining
in
room?
Redendale, probably not.
Okay.
No.
Which way would that be?
Turn behind them.
No, wait, he's not dead, he's not dead.
They're through the door.
Cumin
The
is
door
a
down the
seasoning,
hall.
and that's
Oh,
what
so
he's
there's
named
like a,
after, and that's
there's
what's
a
in
door
the
I'm
there.
assuming there's a
Yes.
Okay.
staff's
Yes.
entrance. Okay,
I
that
was
tracks.
wondering why he got turned into plants.
I have to be careful when touching here because I'm right next to the microphone.
Well, you would know what cumin is then, if you know what plants are.
I don't think. I don't,
You would know what the plant is, for sure.
It's a spice.
It comes from a plant, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like, would there be much of a spice import?
It don't come from a plant, man.
Are we gonna go into the dining room area?
We can peek inside for cumin, I suppose.
Take a little
I think we
sneak peek.
crack the door open, we don't go in, because this feels like a wild goose chase, to be honest.
Yeah. Shall I peel back the thing?
Sure.
I'm gonna lift up the microphone very carefully.
Oh, you're gonna reveal a lot more than the dining room.
oh, Becca got this planned.
I double layered it because the paper by itself was
That was the
translucent.
sound of Ebu picking up the microphone.
Yeah.
You guys peek. Oh, we're missing some pieces.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I mean, of course I'm first.
Put this at the dining table, please. Boink.
The voracious chair.
Another one.
The voracious chair.
Another one.
The squeakquel.
The voracious
The
chair.
treaquel.
The king chair. The queen
Another
chair.
The queequel.
Another one.
Are we at 6 yet?
The
No,
queen-
no.
Five.
more.
One more.
Another one.
The
Sextal.
And there's another one. Oh, I do have
I
another
was
one.
trying to say it wrong.
This one
Yeah, but I don't know how
goes
to.
right by you guys in the
I
corner.
don't know how to say that funny.
Quinn.
You guys see Corey, not Corey,
See?
but Cumin standing in the middle of the
I
table.
think sex. I mean, there's
laying
not much.
plates out.
There's no,
Sex is 6.
yeah, I don't. Sex still. Like, how do you say that weird?
Mm.
The
That's a lot of chairs.
squextal.
There you go.
Squawk stole.
I think you just double back to Squeakquel again.
It says squeakquel again.
Sequel.
I thought about it. I'm like, no. Seems,
I can't
seems
reuse a joke.
disingenuous.
I think human is in here.
Is
Yeah,
was it
Cumin is standing on the table, laying plates out in front of the
Okay,
chairs.
okay.
Yeah.
I say in their head. You told us to come.
Oh, you bring your friends.
Yeah.
Are they coming here or I come in there?
You come out here.
Okay. He flaps his little wings and he flies into the kitchen.
We're trying not to go anywhere we don't have to.
It's understandable. This place can be rather confusing.
Yeah.
What y'all need?
You told us to come stop by before we.
I just want to see your pretty faces one more time. All you people, you new guests. Good host.
Hey, I had a quick question though before we took off, started exploring the uppers or wherever the other guy got dragged off to. Those books you mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah,
The
spine
golden
books.
ones, the one that you said was dangerous. Why?
Oh, they're super important. You don't want to get them messed up. No one wants to lose them. Super dangerous.
But
Can
like,
I cast detect thoughts on Cumin?
I need to do a Google.
Oh.
Uh-oh, I
As-
need to Google. Do they have their own thoughts?
if they don't, I can't talk to them.
Yeah.
What would their like thoughts belong to?
To Festandia.
Okay.
They do have their own thoughts, but they are partially theirs. They have their own consciousness and personalities.
Cool.
So you're going to use detect thoughts.
Yeah, I'm just skimming surface to try to see if there's anything more that they're not directly telling.
No, they're very happy to have new guests. They know that the books are important, and if any of them go missing, then Festandia will desummon him forever.
Oh.
So
Oh.
like, but it's not like if I open it, they'll explode or something.
I don't think so. I ain't never touch them. I was
Oh, I
told
see.
they get moved, they go missing, I go poof, and I don't want to do that. I'm trying to live my days, cooking me soup, cooking me a good day.
So if I found one, I should either leave it where it is or put it back exactly where it was before.
I mean, yeah, that'd be preferable.
Okay. So there's no other information I should know about these books.
Not that I know about.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like dangerous, you know.
I mean, if they go missing, if Estandia come back,
I'm not gonna take it.
Listen, you taking that book could mean the difference between me being here next time you come and me never existing again.
I promise.
Okay. He only has 3 fingers, so it's...
I wrap my whole finger around all 3 of his fingers.
Anything else y'all want to know about the mansion?
How many floors are there? Do you know?
2 that I know of.
Okay.
But I see Festandia going to study and not come back for weeks and then she not being there.
Huh.
I don't know, man.
Is there a basement?
I ain't never been no basement.
We found a secret staircase.
What you talking about?
Clearly he doesn't know what. Clearly they don't know what the secret staircase is, or else they would be able to clarify that they disappeared for a week into the secret staircase.
That's what I'm explaining.
Nah, it's like peekaboo. Sometimes I cover my good eye and she go poof and then she gone forever. That's what happened last time.
What happens when you cover your bad eye?
God, there's only one eye.
It's just
what are
also
you
your
looking
good
at? What face are you perceiving?
I didn't know what he looked like.
Are you okay?
You trying to find my extra eye?
No.
I ain't up to these kind of games. I don't have those bits.
I have 2 eyes.
That's nice.
Yeah. Gives me depth perception.
Nah, who needs it?
I guess
He reaches for the plate and like knocks the plate off the table.
I was waiting for him to knock into something.
It was good to see you again.
Yeah.
We're gonna go take off, explore.
Well, have some fun. Enjoy the mansion. If you have more questions, I'll be here.
Yeah, for sure.
If you need more food, I'll be here. You guys want to sleep? I'll be here.
Okay.
It'd
We
be
appreciate
nice.
it. We appreciate it. Thank you for the soup.
Soup was delicious.
Where'd you put my pot?
It's still in the study.
I will get it. He starts to move
I mean,
his
we're
way
on
out
there
of
too.
No, it's my job.
I mean, well, it's like saying.
We'll walk with.
Yeah, it's like saying bye, and then we both walk the same direction.
Well, here, I won't make this weird. Coriander, get that pot.
Well, no. We can show you where the secret staircase is.
What do I gotta touch?
I don't think he cares.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's gonna live here for the rest of his life, might as well know the ins
You
and outs.
telling me there's a whole nother floor to this bitch?
Yeah.
I've been cleaning 2 floors. You trying to tell me there's a 3rd floor?
You don't have to clean it.
If they know where it exists.
You're not understanding my prime derogative.
You can stay here.
Prime derogative.
Coriander, go get that pot. They show you a secret staircase. Kill yourself, quick.
Never mind. We won't show you the secret staircase.
You don't understand how summons work, do you?
They get a direction and then they follow that direction until told otherwise.
They have to.
They have to. His whole demeanor is cook, clean, care for the house.
I'm new to this magic thing. What do you want from me, Ollivander?
Read a book.
Damn.
We don't have very many libraries.
There's
back
so
home.
many fucking books in this house right now.
Grab one.
Grab one of them.
Kid's gonna walk over.
Grabs the
study was hot erotic novels. Not one from this room.
That's fair.
You
That's
roll
fair.
like a D100 and just clunk.
You don't know what kind of information
You could learn something from
you
him.
can learn fucking something. Not that Ollivander doesn't already know, but
You'll learn what makes Festandia tick.
Uh-oh.
Or Freya.
alright, back to the study. That was all the information I needed.
grab. What are they grabbing?
Okay, so let's see. Something called a caraway. It's in the parsley family.
Wait, are you looking at plants?
It's a smooth biennial with a hollow
Wait,
stem.
Are you
can-
looking at
pause,
plants?
pause for a
Here you go.
moment.
Plants.
Are you telling me you don't read that often? Like books?
I read.
Why?
I mean, I do for school, but
You don't just learn stuff for fun?
I would if I had the opportunity to more.
You're in school. You could just go out and learn stuff. You have so much free time now. You had a whole 6 hours? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. You got us sucked into a hell dimension. Never mind.
I have been in a university for a grand total of less than a week. And where I come from, we don't exactly have grand libraries.
And in that time, I've read 3 books.
Yeah, but like, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
How many books have you read?
I have read 2.
You having fun there?
I can't find human.
Reading about that. Oh, you
I
look.
can't find you.
I like walk over to where the jar is and I pull it out. And
None. I already looked.
here it is.
I was immediately gonna find it so I could talk about it, and there's none. Nothing.
Oh, there's no
Nothing
cumin in
really.
this book. That's so
But
strange.
there's a lot of depression. I shouldn't know what depression is, but I do. Hey, they took my book. I was reading that. Think I come in handy, you know. We should keep that on us.
Thanks. Do you want it back, Dobbin?
No, okay.
They were reading about depression.
What? Where are you getting the depression in here?
In the index, there's multiple instances of depression.
Oh.
You can. I'm guessing there are cures for depression.
No, there's not. But
Thanks.
there's
Cure for depression.
Why is there a
Screwdrivers.
plant for DNA damage prevention?
Hey,
Hell yeah.
The heckin'?
that.
I like the idea that we're all
I
like,
imagine-
talking
I imagine-
Should we talk about this
like, the
stupid book in
human
real
plants.
life?
I imagine that would help against for like cancer.
I think there
Maybe.
was.
I don't know. Anyway,
Anyways,
I think I am
Trying
going to
to
make
do-
my way over
we're going back to the study.
over to the
we'll
study.
go back to the study.
Well, they're talking about cumin and depression.
As one does.
I think we were already in there because we had grabbed a book.
Yeah.
True, I guess.
So we were already
What
in
does the
there.
gold book say?
Okay. You look at do you pick it up and open it?
Yeah. Make it dexterity.
No.
Roll a
Pick it up.
D100.
And looking at the outside of the book, there's no labeling on the cover. There's no labeling on the back. Just on the spine of the book is a.
Can I clarify something before I get into this? I'm gonna mark down with prestidigitation exactly where the book was.
Sure.
It's a golden spine book, right?
It is a regular book with a golden, like, what do you call that? Where it's just
Filigree?
one letter. Yeah, sure.
What?
One letter is golden filigree. The letter on this book is I.
Aye.
Interesting.
What's in the book?
It's blank.
It's blank.
It's been used as a diary in some sections where people talk about like the erotic novels they've been reading, what page they left off on, how they're going to try different things with Freyo.
Sure.
Interesting.
What you reading? Can I read?
No.
No, why not?
It's really boring. It's mostly blank, actually.
Oh. Yeah, that does sound boring. Can I look at the plant book again?
Yes, you can have the plant book. Here you go.
She's gonna look at the plant book.
You
Seems
can
to
learn
be some
about.
kind of diary.
Interesting.
It has
Are you
an
looking
eye-
at-
there's an eye in the front of it. It's blank. It's really boring.
She's not paying
It
attention.
is.
She's looking at plants now.
It's a diary. There is some stuff in there, but I've gone over the bulk of what's important.
This is really weird. Why do they have to just sit
Well,
down?
I think more importantly, you'd think there'd be some sort of like cursed knowledge or something, but if it's just a diary, it feels like the letter on the front of the book is more important than what's in the book.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Like, it says I. That sounds like the beginning of a sentence. Like, I.
I hold the book up to the light. Is there any invisible inker?
You find an impression, and it appears to be a drawing of Freyo. You get a very flattering drawing of them. They're a very attractive person, but it's a very flattering drawing. The drawing's been removed. It is probably elsewhere in the house. That is the extent of what you find trying to locate secret stuff within the book.
Can you remind me how to spell
Freyo?
Yes.
F-R-E-Y-O-T. Freyo.
Freyo is male, yes? Or do we know?
I have not said explicitly.
Okay.
Well, I would know that, wouldn't
F-R-E-Y-O-T?
You would. You
What's,
gonna share?
what's the answer?
Freyo is female.
Okay.
Freyo is female.
Fistandia is also female.
Where's the Subaru? We have to search till we find the Subaru.
Nope.
Put that right back.
No invisible ink. Yeah, I put it. I like.
Shall we venture down the stairs?
I think that's our best bet, yeah.
Which book did you pull? I start.
It was this one. And Kit reaches over to the book that they very clearly saw.
Scoot close so we can get closer with everyone pull.
Alright, a lot of you
Dumb.
foop to the back of the bookcase.
Bloop.
Oh, it's been 8 hours. Would my familiar have gotten a long rest too?
If you want to.
Would it have done the thing in the time that we have rested and also gotten the rest?
Unclear. I promise. It's okay.
It's no, it's not okay. I would know this. But it's still there, and
Are
I
you gonna
would
peek?
I can't see through its eyes, but I can tell how there it is.
It's
Does
still
it
alive.
have more hit points than it did before?
Do you want it to have rest?
If it had the time to, it would.
Then yes, it would have rest.
Okay. If it rested, and I know it has more hit points than it did before, I will resummon it back,
Okay.
and I will ask it what went down.
Can it communicate? What is the extent of its
To
communication?
me, it can communicate telepathically, but to nobody else.
Is it words? Is it images? Or
It's
Last time when
I-
you saw everything through its memories.
yeah, it's ideas in pictures mostly.
Okay.
It can't speak, but it knows my language.
how? Sure. You peek through its memories. It conveys to you the images of you going through the portal, and then just a second passes, and it's blinked in with you. You haven't even heard the knife hit the door yet.
So it wouldn't have gotten a rest.
No.
Okay, so all right, so I would have sensed it having more hit points, but
Time's a little fucky mucky.
so
Yeah.
it traveled through time.
Yes. That's the easy answer to this question.
I think the easier answer would have been no, it hadn't gotten off rest yet. Okay, so I have information. In the time that we've been gone, it's been not even a second has passed.
Interesting.
So my theory is that when
Some kind of
how long did anybody ask how long Matreous has been here himself?
yeah.
To his face.
Well, no, not really. We've asked the homunculi, but they just pointed to a calendar that's been filled over multiple times over.
That might be an
Well, if the
important
calendar
question
had
because I feel like he's been here for most of the year.
Yeah, we should probably find
As
his
a
answer.
player, he-
look.
Cumin did say he was hiding in the room for a year. The first 3 months, and then he came out to, I'm assuming, get something, and then he's been there a year to the homunculi.
You couldn't access your familiar's memories from any place beyond.
If they're on the same
Information.
plane as me.
That poses a problem, I suppose.
I would also like to ask Matreous a few questions, only semi-related to that, because I'm pretty sure, and I could have been hallucinating, but I am pretty sure I saw Matreous walking through my room one night, and like it could have been Ollivander, but I'm pretty sure it was Matreous.
Why would Ollivander be in our room?
I don't know. Ask him.
I think that requires we find him first. I guess
could
I'll
just be places.
pull out
sometime.
my pendant and like
I
wave
worry
it in
about
the
that.
air.
Can we go ahead
Pendant
and get the
gives.
hallway review?
Huh?
Can we go ahead and get the hallway review?
This way or this way?
Eve? The whole hallway, please.
The whole thing.
The whole way.
Oh well, we got to see the stairs anyway.
Or here. The whole hallway, please.
Nope, not that. There we go. Excuse me.
Guess that's a parallel. So.
Yes.
This is
Kinda
not the
crammed in
order.
there.
This is not the order we're standing in.
Go ahead and pick out your order then. I'm gonna fly. Naturally.
How many hit points do you have?
11.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a shield, I suppose.
Mhm.
We'll just
Continue.
continue.
No, I'll
Okay.
stand in front of you if you want. No,
let's
actually, you know what?
see.
Fuck it.
You know what? Fuck it. Put Stavin in the front.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
I'm reading a book.
Protect the child.
Come on.
We're here now.
Do I have the cat with me?
From upstairs?
Mhm.
No.
Cat
Would it
bolted
not
as soon
follow
as
past the study?
you open the little lock thing and it just bolted from the room. Max speed.
200
Chain
miles
drops.
an hour.
Scary.
Alright, you guys are met with a hallway. The hallway goes straight into a door and then branches to the left, to the right, and then goes down to another door.
Do I see any, like, you know how when you put your, like on our couch out there, you know how you put your hand on the couch and you can move it to the side? It changes the color a little bit because the fabrics are changing. Can I see any of that, like, on the floor or on the walls of, like, where somebody might have been dragged through?
No, there's a thick layer of dust on the floor. Almost like
Then-
no one's been down here for hundreds of years.
Okay.
He's getting dusty down here.
You just see like a wave of dust clouds
That
bolt out.
That's strange because he was dragged into this bookshelf, right?
He might not have been dragged. He might have been flown.
Flown or possibly.
Yeah, but that'd still kick up dust.
True, but
If a wormhole got us in here, I don't know if any of these other goblin was it?
It was a statue in imp.
Imp might have used some kind of transportation magic. What exactly, I'm not sure, but
yeah, I'm sure that exists.
Yes.
you can at least
I mean,
eliminate
I know
this
that it-
Yes, but
possibility.
if they can cast like 8th level spells, I'm going back to the fucking.
Yeah, that's a fair point. So, can I look around the hallway to see if there's any indication of like fingerprints, very faint disturbances?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Anything that Matreous would have purposefully left behind to indicate his presence?
16.
16. Looking around, you see a difference in footstep, a clean footstep. Only, like if it's like a thick layer of dust, the footstep is like this much difference.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean? And it goes down in the hall and into the room over here closest to me.
I see some footprints over here. Looks like they're pretty old still. But
What?
They're newer than they're newer than the rest of the dust. What do you want from
You
me?
can talk in my head.
Oh, yeah. But then the rest of the, well, I
Dude,
guess
your
I
words
could
got backlighting for the dark areas.
Yes.
telepathically.
Instead of a drop
Outline,
shadow,
glow,
backlighting.
drop
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Telepathically. There's
It's
footprints.
got the
this way.
fucking Las Vegas.
In my head!
Shall we?
Seems better path than any other. We proceed down the hall.
Is the door here, I assume?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't really
Go ahead
see
and reveal
it.
that whole room if you'd like.
Well, I don't open the door.
Okay.
The cat, he's like a little cartoon. His eyeballs.
Like a snail.
Yeah, like a snail.
Alright.
And I see through his eyeballs.
Sure. You see a table. You see...
Should I go ahead and reveal the
Should
room?
I reveal the room?
Yeah, you can reveal
Yeah.
it. You see a table. You see several beakers and stuff lining it. Yeah. Appears to be some kind of lab of some sort.
guy.
Several
Little guys. What are the little guys?
Isn't it broken glass?
I thought those were voodoo dolls.
Well, they could be voodoo dolls. I haven't heard this of it.
They look like little
They are
guys.
4 clay figures resting on a table.
Little guys.
Some of them have little winged bodies, some of them don't. One of them sort of resembles human.
Oh, they're like what the homunculus are made out of. This is where they make the homunculi. I know what the plural of homunculus is. I like making silly words sometimes. So I say what's in there,
Sure.
Seems safe enough, huh?
but I don't see any like people or. Is anybody hiding in here?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay, well that's easy. There's
Yeah,
nobody
but
hiding.
There could be something of use in there. I don't know. If you see tables with a bunch of junk on it.
The pastel will make their way into the room without opening the door.
Sure.
Under the crack.
Sure. The air in here smells of astringent chemicals. Long wooden tables stretch across the room, laden with vials, beakers, and flasks holding various liquids and powders. Books are stacked between the glassware and chemicals. Yellow paper charts and blackboards full of complex formulas cover the walls.
Does it seem bad air to breathe, or is it just like it kind of
Stagnant.
stinky?
Yeah, kind of stinky, stagnant. It smells like when you dissect frogs.
Okay, so it's
Formaldehyde.
it's just fucking science smell.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like
Generic science smell.
it's not like if I walk in there,
Science smell.
I'll fall over.
Mm.
It seems okay, I think. Just in case, Pastel will just knock over a beaker.
Just like bring it
Yeah,
on the
just
floor.
fucking
Sure, Pastel hops up on the table.
sure.
Trick, come here. We need a demonstration.
This is great for the audio listeners. Nothing happened.
You hear the glass shatter across the floor. You see the liquid pour out.
I mean, mostly
Would you go for an empty
I would
one?
go for an empty one.
Sure. Glass shatters across the floor. The room is silent.
But did you what? But
Why-
did you
why-
break something in there?
What
Yes.
are you doing?
Well, if there's something hiding in there, I would know by now, wouldn't I?
I suppose.
You could alert someone to our presence.
That's the fucking idea.
Okay, well where? All right, so they come here. Then what do we accomplish?
Well, if there was anything in the room, we would know.
Can you have your familiar look for like any kind of like rigged
Well, we
traps?
can. I'll just open the door.
Okay.
Sure. Opening the door, that formaldehyde smell hits you.
Oh, stinky.
It smells like
Oh,
preserving
I have a
creatures.
really, guys, this is a bad time to mention this. I have a very sensitive sense of smell. It's
It doesn't
I
smell
mean, you
great
can
in
you
here.
can stay out there in the hallway. I
no, it's
can,
fine.
I am very
I'll just use my
curious.
familiar sense of smell
Make
because
a-
they can't.
Make a nausea check.
If you wish.
Can I look around to see if there's anything like that could be useful potentially?
Make an investigation check.
You're standing on the table.
His base is pretty big.
Yeah, the bases are kind of big. I can't fit them
Yeah.
between the
Well, they're
table
all like
and the
5
wall.
feet, so
You
yeah.
take a second, you're looking around for things, you find a chemical sand set, you slide that out of the way, you find several old potion bottles, slide those out of the way. You find some old reagents, those aren't worth anything, slide them out of the way. Nothing of super value to your knowledge and roll.
Okay, so just a bunch of old chemicals that
Is there
probably
acid in
aren't
here?
safe to use
Anywhere?
anymore.
Acid.
Make an investigation check.
$15.
15. There is no acid, but going back over what Kit was searching, that's the wrong binder. I grabbed the right binder.
I'm smart. I know chemicals.
Were
You do find more than chemicals. 2 of these.
2 of these. Whoa, holy shit! I'm stopped.
Health potions, hello.
No, they no.
No?
What did you find?
Acid.
Oh, wonderful.
Drink this and it'll all be over.
It'll all be over quickly.
Finally, a plan to pay off my student loans.
So true.
Oof.
Okay.
I think Luna would probably take notice of the clay figurines and
Hey,
walk
dog,
over
I
to
got you a
inspect,
gift.
inspect those.
Looking at the clay
Um,
figurines, there's also stacks of books beside them, several
Mhm.
vials.
Can actually take a look at the books first, just like
Make an
take a look at the
investigation.
covers.
For the podcast listeners, I gave one of the 2 healing
Investigation.
potions I found to Davin, and didn't tell anybody else.
14 on investigation.
14.
She's gonna
You start
trust that it's something
Looking
good.
through the books, looking at different
If you
titles.
ever
One of them
don't-
is
if you
like
ever
the
feel
creation
bad,
of homunculi, the
you drink
history of homunculi,
Or if you see somebody
Um,
else feeling bad, you
the
give
history
them
of extra-dimensional spaces, the creation of the mansion. You find
Smells like
another book
strawberries.
that's labeled
I think. I don't
The
know.
Autobiography of Festandia.
Oh.
I always imagined healing
I'm
potions smell
definitely
like
pulling
cherries.
that one out. Setting it on the
Oh,
table.
cherry cough syrup?
Yeah, like a cherry
Festandia.
cough syrup.
Ugh.
That's what I always pictured healing potions is like cherry cough syrup.
I hate that. I agree they're thick, but
Yeah.
not cough syrup thick.
I imagine that's what that's what they
It's
taste
just
like.
like ass.
Yeah. It wouldn't taste good.
Yeah.
Can I
It
flip
tastes
the
like very
end
iron
of this
too.
autobiography first?
Sure.
Take a look at how it ends.
You go to the end and you start. How many pages in do you want to go from the end?
I'm just saying, like, I want to see is like autobiography.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like handwritten?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a handwritten autobiography. Maybe I can.
I don't think they have any. No, they
Scribes exist. Printing
Yeah.
press exists.
I do that.
Sure.
And magic
I actually don't
scribing.
know what I'm gonna do. Maybe.
Yeah,
Prestidigitation scribing exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's me. I do that.
Maybe I'll like flip to. I don't know if it's like a diary entry or they're just doing this. Maybe I could like flip to the last little bit. See what like the last thing in the autobiography.
The last
What
thing
happened?
that's written there is a note, like the last couple of paragraphs mention Festandia deciding to establish a place for research. I'm
Oh.
going to build the mansion.
Oh, okay.
That's what the last couple of paragraphs are,
Mhm.
and then on the last page, the last little paragraph is how one day I'll continue this. I will make a volume 2.
Can you
Okay.
spell Festandia again for me?
Festandia.
Mm.
Festandia.
Just as a note, the other healing potion I found, I'm gonna keep it in pastel,
Okay.
sealed, so they don't eat it by accident.
As a note about the book, The Autobiography of Festandia, the letter B is emblazoned in gold.
We got a B. IB.
IBS.
I did.
Festandia got a shit.
In Florida, it stood for
Yeah.
International Baccalaureate. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Can I like skim through the autobiography, find out like obviously there's some kind of like researcher or scientist gonna figure out, do I know if they're a spellcaster? I mean, probably guessing that they are, but you know,
Festandia is a wizard of sorts, going
Okay.
through the book, and Freyo is their first student, then partner.
The history books will say they were just friends.
The history books will say they're roommates.
Yeah.
My books would say they were lovers.
This book is explicit.
Oh
It
god.
says they're lovers.
Oh okay.
That she has fallen for.
Oh, give me that.
You're just hoarding all the knowledge about.
Oh, no, I put the other book back.
Oh, okay.
Where did you... Whoa, wait. Do I see him have the golden book in there?
That's up to you.
The lesbian
I mean,
scientists.
I would just be flipping out in the
I mean, if you're
open.
not here, if you're
if the
not
gold,
trying to hide
if the
Whoa,
gold
where'd
letters
you
on
find
the.
it? Where'd you find this?
This was right here, and I point to the stack.
Where exactly? Trace that with your finger.
That was like
There's a
one,
very
two,
clear,
three-
defined,
Yeah.
dust spot
Okay.
where the book used to be.
These.
You have to put that back exactly where you found it.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
do
Or
that.
else that
Otherwise-
other guy's gonna disappear forever.
Probably not smart. Speaking of, and I point to the clay figures, I'm guessing, you know, tying together the homunculi and the other situation, that this is okay. I didn't investigate for it. Does one of them look like cumin?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
one of them
Okay.
does look like cumin,
I'm
one of them
guessing
does like
this is.
coriander.
I'm putting
There are
the book
two
back.
other ones there that look like neither of them.
Okay.
One of them that's very big with a very top heavy and big arms.
Does
Uh-huh.
one of them have a bite chunk in his head?
No.
Okay.
Hmm.
I just was curious.
We should probably
And
leave
the
So
other
big
one
top
is
heavy one.
almost like a ball with a disc above it.
Ah, little
I'm very,
BB-8.
I'm very tempted to have Oliver to give one of them a massive pinot.
Yeah.
We should
Give
probably
a shit.
leave those
A
alone.
big dongle. Better be happy about that.
He already said he doesn't have them bits. Doesn't
He
want
will
them.
now.
You
Good
take like a little
luck.
bit of clay, go to. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Enjoy your new life.
Just for you.
Your new life.
New
Penis
bottom
doesn't
surgery
make the
just
man, the man
dropped.
makes the penis.
Exactly.
I was gonna say,
I'll
welcome
take it.
to a life of needing
And-
to urinate now, but technically that
You
doesn't.
now have bodily functions.
But technically, if you have,
Haha,
even
gotta
if you
piss.
make a penor, you wouldn't make a bladder. So technically,
You don't know what I know about the human body.
well, you would have to make a bladder
Okay,
and
I cut 'em
a
open.
reproductive
Can
system.
I get an investigation check from you specifically? As you are dicking
Investigation.
around with the
Yes.
clay figurines.
I'm not like.
I'm
I
giving
don't know why
one
that's
I'm
where
like-
my
Roll
brain
an
went.
investigation.
I would
check
like
if
to
you're
say
doing
I'm
the
being
penis.
very gentle with them. I'm
I
not
don't know why
like
that's where my brain went.
squishing them in my
Bodily
hands into
function.
balls of clay. I think that would be a little cruel. Investigation, you said?
Yes, please.
I think it would even be like just a flat
Is,
of
is there extra clay? 'Cause I do,
Arcana would also be applicable.
15.
I do feel, I do feel bad.
You can give one of them a penis. There is enough clay here to give one of them a penis. The other one gets nothing. Or you can give them both really small penises.
I give one a penis and then I take a toothpick.
Oh my god.
Which one do you gender a woman?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Because
The
these were
female.
agender creatures in my mind that were mass presenting.
What are you doing?
Ollivander just out here assigning people. Not at birth. It's been a while.
Not at birth.
Ollivander.
You don't choose your gender, I do.
It's a formaldehyde, buddy. We gotta
What's
get you
that
out of
thing
here.
they're saying now? Your body, my choice?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
my choice now.
And all of it
Yeah.
Ollivander,
is
come on. The formaldehyde's getting to you, buddy. Come on, let's
Back to
go.
you. You find
Yes.
a small, almost pinky nail-sized crystal in the backs of each of their heads, almost right behind where their eye would be.
Are these a soul crystal?
They are reminiscent,
Okay. Oh god.
so you give one a peanut.
Uh-oh.
So,
Uh-oh.
uh,
I'm a
and
little
this
worried
is
now.
this is based off of nothing. Human's a man.
Is
a
he?
man now. He is now.
He is
You're
now.
welcome. And then the other one is a girl.
Coriander's a girl now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Biologically.
Biologically.
Emotionally, they're still theys and its.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
I don't
Fair
change
enough, fair
anything else about them.
Okay.
Kids,
You hear a "Ah!" from upstairs. What the hell is that?
Kid's gonna grab Ollivander by the wrist and be like, "Come on, buddy, let's get out
No,
of
you
here."
can't stop me. I'm stronger than you.
Factual, but the formaldehyde is obviously starting to pickle your brain. Let's go out here.
What are you doing with clay fingers?
Nothing, and I
Imagine it. Just squish his penis.
This might,
Victor, what are you doing?
okay, this might be like an
Throw a flower
arcana.
in the clay.
What are you doing? I'm sorry. We're
No,
on
you're
some
good,
other
you're good.
bullshit.
You're having
I'm
fun.
giggling.
Honestly,
Yeah,
this
draw
is the
flower,
best
draw
possible outcome.
flower.
I'm like-
You destroyed his penis.
I'm like holding these, I'm looking at the back of their heads, I'm like, oh,
oh,
those are really neat crystals. Meanwhile,
like lumped down.
And
It's just
then
like a saggy protrusion.
oh,
and then
I'll smooth
Javin
that.
is
I'll
like
give him
peeking
abs.
at the over the table, like, what are you doing? And that's when it gets smushed.
Yeah.
oh.
Oh no.
I'll turn the extra dick clay into abs.
He's like a Mike Wazowski looking motherfucker. Are you putting him under him? Where are the abs going?
No,
If
I'm
you
photoshopping
AI
Mike
generated Mike Wazowski with abs,
That's where they'd be.
Okay.
Okay, so they're on his chin,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, they're
Got
just like
it.
from here to.
To the bottom of the lip, almost.
horrendous. And did you just say coriander and just go, just like meld that together?
Or do you leave him with a vagina?
If I'm gonna hand Dolphin coriander, I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. All you do is take a
If-
toothpick and poke a hole.
If-
As per
no,
what
no,
you
no,
said.
no. I said I take a toothpick and you filled in the blanks,
Uh-huh.
which is where I was going with that. But I would have
But
put
let
it.
me do it.
Listen, I made a sleight of hand check. It wasn't 18.
It was a fine vagina.
God damn.
It was appealing, damn it!
It was, yeah. Damn you!
Ollivander,
I made a
there
performance check.
are books for that upstairs. We got a mansion to
Show
explore.
me on this anatomically correct doll where he touched you.
It's just like a clay blob.
Mike Wazowski looking motherfucker.
Yeah, here you go. Joe flower around the chest.
I'm gonna dig my little nail in and draw a little shitty flower right on the chest.
Yeah, can you imagine up there in the kitchen like just like screaming and kissing as a flower.
No, keep going, you're good.
She doesn't know what's going on. She has no idea. Yeah.
You wouldn't hear it. You're downstairs. But like the head cannon.
Right.
is he's up there just like.
We just come back up and he's just like,
I've had a day. Want some soup?
I have a new Super Bowl.
I think I was a man for a couple seconds.
I was a man, then I was a gelatinous blob, then I had abs, and now I have a flower print. God help me!
No, Coriander's the one with the flower print.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I try to make it accurate.
Coriander's like a slug thing almost.
For
So then on the
cumin,
back.
For cumin, I try to make it accurate. I like how it says I'm scared on that board.
Accurate.
I try to make it as accurate as what a muscular version of him would look like.
Sure.
Okay, so you try to give him.
I try to make it proportionate, you know.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Back to you actually
me.
doing shit.
Right.
I rolled an 8 for investigation since you asked like 10 years ago.
You did not find the crystals that you found.
Okay.
This might be.
I got no idea what's going on.
This might be an Arcana check.
Hee hee Peter.
But can you split a soul crystal?
Make an Arcana check. Or a history. Your choice.
Would I know that because I've smoked before?
Make an Arcana check or a history.
Let's do history. I also have a book right next to me in case I don't know. I got a 18 on history.
History? You know that historically, since sleep, everyone who possessed magic that died, a crystal was left behind after their body decomposed. Crystal was found within the ribs of every magic caster or anyone who had latent magic ability after the body had decomposed.
Okay.
The crystals were taken, split up, and used for various machinery, various other magical resources, and things like that. You can break down someone's soul into fractions and use that magic as they see fit.
Now,
Small fractions, people
Now-
smoke.
Now,
I guess.
would I know if
Show all of
Did
it.
you
would I
make
know
it?
if the
Oh
Yes.
no.
Would I know
Oh,
if
no.
the actual soul is separate from the crystal?
Yeah, the soul is separate from the crystal. This is
Okay,
just
this is-
the
it's
magic
just
left
the-
behind.
the
This is magic
magic.
remnant.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
No.
maybe I can thumb through this. There's a book on like constructing homunculi. Can I, like thumb through this to see if I'm.
Take a while.
It might take
It's
a while.
It's,
It's a thick textbook.
it's, a,
Okay.
it's a textbook.
Um,
Also notable, it's from the library.
True.
From-
Oh.
From
The
Kempton.
school?
Oh, it's like
Oh.
it's got the little Kempton Academy
Yeah.
sticker on it.
It's got the like Dewey Decimal sticker code on the
You're
bottom.
like, fuck
Flip
yeah.
to the front of it. Does it have like a last checked out by type thing?
It doesn't.
Okay. Fascinating.
You think
Why
this is
is-
overdue?
What the?
Why is this the music that's going on right now?
What do you mean? What's wrong
Well,
with this?
It's a little stressful.
I really
That's the
li-
point.
I like, cause I'm like
I
flipping
really
through it,
like the
and
flower.
it has the sticker on the front. Or, well, maybe it'd be a sticker, maybe it'd be
Right.
some magical engraving, what have you.
Okay.
That's the flower.
That's
Good
the
to know.
flower.
It's in the notes.
Um,
It's canon.
Yeah, it's just,
Did you write down the penis?
Yes, I said Ollivander makes. I don't know why I said
Human?
makes. We're doing
For a second
Makes-
there, he was coming.
Oh god.
make/gives the homunculus genitals.
I
and
did.
then-
I did remove them. It's important that you.
And made them
Then
into
remove
abs.
Yes. I made the
Reformed.
big Pinor into muscles. He's stronger now, right?
No.
But yeah, I guess, well, maybe like Kempton, when you use like stickers, maybe they use like some sort of magical engraving. I don't know. DM's
That is
discussion
helpful.
to
I
like figure out
didn't
how
know.
Kempton Academy would mark
What do
books.
you think would happen?
But
if
I would
just
flip on the
mashed
front and I'm
two
not
of them?
seeing. Maybe I
You wanna
wouldn't
find
see. I don't know how they would track their.
They try to see who checked it out.
Who checked it out? When did they check it out?
Make an Arcana check.
Can I help?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll give advantage.
That's advantage,
Where
yes.
did the babas go? Babas!
He's over here.
That is a 12.
With advantage.
Yes.
Do you
So
have any bonuses?
what you know,
My bonus is -1 on Arcana,
Oh.
actually.
what you know from working in the library, this
Uh-huh.
has affected your DC. What you know from working in the library is that when a book is checked out, someone physically signs in the book, and then that name is removed after the book has been turned back in.
Return. Okay.
Right? What this implies, being that there's no impressions in the book cover, there's no kind of anything,
It's been stolen.
either it was never checked out, or this is the original copy of the book.
Do you think they could have replaced it instead? To where
Like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
like here, we're missing this copy of this book. Let's put a new one in and just erase that one from our database.
No, this physical book has no markings of anyone ever checking it out, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hi, Sarah. You
I guess I
still
would like relay this to the group and be like, there's no, there's no name being signed for it, so, that seems to either indicate that this is, that this book was
face covered in
simply
clay.
What book is this, by the way?
I wonder how this magic works. Like, if I touched the clay on my face to the homunculus, would there just be a face of me just sticking out of the thing now?
Use it as one of those little pegboards.
If I put this in my
is not
pocket
the
and they ever try to
autobiography.
fight me, I'll just rip its.
This book does not have the gold spine now.
It does not. The
Okay.
homunculus book does not.
Okay.
What's the homunculus book called?
It's just the anatomy and creation of homunculi.
The joy of homunculi creation.
If we gave.
The joy of creation. It's got like Five Nights at Freddy's like scratched out and it's just like a homunculus pasted over the front.
If we gave these dolls to the homunculus, they'd be free.
That or they would dissipate. Either or.
That's not how.
I have the homunculus book right here, but it's a thick textbook and
They'd be free.
whatever you say. I guess I'll put the book back. I don't know. What else is on this table?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Let's investigate. I really need to remember my investigation, but I always forget. It's intelligence. That's a 3. Seems like a table with stuff on it to me.
Yeah, ain't nothing about it.
I should start
Can I
paying
look over
attention
that table?
to
You already
this.
have.
Oh, okay. So it's the same one that I looked over.
I found stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm smart.
Oh, that's a jabber you have in your lap.
Yep, I have a jabber.
Jabber.
I don't think there's anything in here. I mean, we got, what was it, B on that book?
Yeah, it was B.
IV.
Unless we have to piece together the order, that's B.I. Those are the
Me
only
too. Are you just realizing this now?
But yeah, if there is a volume 2 of this, and I gesture toward the autobiography. If there is a volume 2 of this autobiography, can maybe tell us more about Freya. Is the name?
Fistandia. Freya was their partner.
Freya's the
I
partner.
know what they look like.
You know what Freya looks like.
I know what Freya looks like.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, 1 to 10. What are we dealing with?
Like a 4.
Like a 2.
Wow. Okay.
I said earlier they weren't very attractive.
They were not.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were not very attractive.
7.
7. Okay.
You're giving very mixed signals.
I mean, like conventionally
No, I was
made
I
attractive.
was joking before. He said 7.
Okay. I don't think we're learning about Freya as much as we're learning about Ollivander, but
You don't know what she looks like. What the fuck do you mean?
well, I mean, this is
It's
only
believable.
one.
What the
This is
you
only
mean?
one datum in a long history of collection.
I'm
I
also
can-
learning a little bit about you. Like, why'd you ask about the number rating scale?
Well, I don't know.
Do you want to actually know what she looks like instead of asking me how attractive I think she is?
Well, I mean, you're not telling us any more information, are you?
The first question I said, I know what she looks like, and you said on a scale of 1 to 10, it was the first question you asked me.
It
Well,
was.
you didn't. You did not
Confirmed.
elaborate on what it was, so I can only deduce that. Clearly,
Clearly,
it was a 10,
What
and
did
you're
she
lying
look
about
like?
a 7.
I use prestidigitation and I paint her on my hand.
Okay.
The
She
same
is-
picture?
She is naked, yeah.
Yeah, she is definitively
Can
naked.
I see?
Okay.
No, you can't see.
You just like do a
Smudge it
little.
out.
I put clothes on her.
Okay, now you can see.
Noogie. Person.
But yeah, okay.
That is a bug.
So
I know a bug. Goodbye, bug. I swear there was a bug. I got
I saw it.
Okay.
Other than that, I
yeah,
saw it.
shall we
You thought
go
that'd be
continue
funny.
exploring this basement or whatever it is?
Yes, of course. Well, I'll go first because I'm the leader.
As previously established, yes.
So there are 2 more rooms, one at the end of the hall and one at like mid of that hall to the right.
What's here?
What is where?
At the end of this hallway.
It's a dead end.
There's no like paintings or.
At the end of that hallway, there's like a bookcase, right? Not a bookcase, but like a mid-high
table.
thing with like a
Like
bowl on
one
top of it.
those.
Yeah, like a washing stand
Yeah.
almost. You know,
Okay.
for like washing your hands, like a wash bowl.
Okay.
Checks out.
I'll wash
It'll
on
be
the
something
clay
like
off my
that.
hands and face,
Easily done.
and then I'll.
At the bottom of the bowl, as you're washing your hands in it,
Okay.
you touch a clay figure, and you feel it move a little bit.
Oh.
Grab it.
You snatch it.
I don't snatch it, but I do try to grab it.
Sure. You grab it, and it doesn't move anymore. It's just a small, very small homunculus.
Wait, a clay figure of a homunculus? Or a homunculus
Yes,
that
it's
is
a small
tiny?
clay figure of a homunculus.
Did you tell me about the crystals, or is that this is information I don't know?
I didn't say it out loud yet.
You asked me how hot this bitch was.
But I didn't communicate. Maybe was Luna on the hall yet? Maybe they would gesture around and point at the back of the homunculus and say, "Does it have the little crystal as well?"
The what?
On the back of the homunculi in there, they had little tiny what looked like
How big is it,
shards of.
like?
It's like small.
Holy
like,
shit.
The size of a dime. Are you talking about the homunculus or the crystal? This is the crystal.
No, the clay thing.
Like that.
This big?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I misunderstood the
like
question.
a doll that I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
in my
yeah.
hand. Okay.
Yeah, I think I get the impression that these might be
This one's smaller, so we'll say it's like that.
soul crystals or fragments of soul crystals.
Does
I didn't check
looking
the
at this
textbook,
crystal, not even like forgetting that it's magic, like looking at it as a rock, does it appear to have been a piece broken off of a larger piece?
Yeah.
That's my guess, but if I had
I
to
assume that all these pieces are one person.
Yeah, very well. That is something I had the impression of, and if so, then who?
I have a few theories.
None of them are particularly great.
Yeah, it seems like
Well, the big theory that I have is that they are probably more in the know than any of these individual things are. So I think we should collect them.
so like piece all the homunculi together into one amalgamation.
Not the clay bits, but the crystal themselves,
Well,
and then
maybe
make,
this
and
is
then make a
another
form out.
Arcana check, but like the magic crystal doesn't retain like the soul or the memories or anything like that.
It has the essence of the person it once was, but the soul, quote unquote, of that person is long gone.
Okay.
There's the reminiscent. You could tell whose energy this was,
Okay.
and you can even pull some of that back, but it's not that person. That person is gone.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Can I
Just
make-
about to say before we like smush all the clay homunculi into like one
That's
mega
not
homunculi.
what I'm saying. I'm saying we take the crystals out and we put the crystals together, not jam fucking a bunch of clay into a ball, because that would be horrifying.
Can I make a
That would-
Arcana check to see if like to just like cross-reference all the crystal pieces from what I can see and see if they're enough with all the homunculi to make a full crystal?
Make an Arcana roll or a history roll.
Can I help? Because I know what
Sure.
a full crystal would look like. Be like, it's about this big.
That's going to be at 21.
Good enough to know. The crystals vary depending on the strength of the magical user. So they can be anywhere from like, oh yeah, I know one cantrip, to I'm an 8th level caster, and it is literally the entire capacity of my ribcage.
No, I mean like,
It could vary.
but I mean, does it look like all these pieces fit together comfortably?
They could, but it would be a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
If we pull the crystals out, I get the feeling we're going to desummon maybe the
Yes.
only allies we've got in this place.
Oh, wow. What am I, a bag of chopped liver?
Yes. We're sorry you had to learn this way. Please update your character sheet to chop the liver instead of mage. I almost said mage instead of bard.
You did say mage.
As a note, flipping over the homunculus that was in the water, the crystal isn't that light purple you're used to. This one's gray, dark, and fleeting. There's a little bit of purple energy still there. This thing has been drowning for who knows how long and fighting for its life.
baby.
How's it doing now that I've picked it out of the water?
Doesn't seem to be recovering, but it's not dying any faster.
Knowing what I know of soul crystals, because I've probably done some experimenting with them before.
As a drug.
That's
a different beast.
Well, I feel like I've done both because
You just got the urge to go find like a grindstone.
there was a spellcaster that I know who has died, and I probably have theirs somewhere.
Possibly.
Would I know if magic worked on them like it would any other person?
What are you
the
asking?
if I cast Cure Wounds on it, would that do anything?
No.
Would I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way I can keep it from dying.
Is there a way to see where the homunculus is located based on the doll?
Technically yes, but we don't have access to those spells right now.
Yeah.
Find person.
Yeah.
Find beast or whatever. Whichever fucking locate bullshit does it. There's a locate that does it.
Like if I just put a spell slot into it or something.
You wouldn't help. You're not its originator.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything we can do. I mean, I can try to extract some of the water that's been, I'm assuming water is like, been infused into the clay well and
The
good.
clay is wet
Uh-huh.
and moldable still.
Oh.
Is it like a lumpy like blob?
I mean, it still
Because it
resembles
was-
a being, but any littlest bit of pressure, the thing malforms.
Oh. It's probably because it's in the water and has been for who knows how
Does
long.
anybody have fire? We can dry it out.
I don't have fire, but we can just keep it with us.
No fire.
I don't have any fire.
Nothing at all. I mean, I can make it hot, but that's not the same.
You're gonna turn him into
Not physically attractive. That's a
What?
thing you care so much about.
what? That's not true.
You're so shallow. I'm learning new things about you
I'm not
during this
shallow.
adventure.
I'm full of depth.
That must be why you like Med, not because he's a great guy.
Hey, don't you even go there. That's not.
This feels very related.
Wow, okay. I see how it is. Spinning you down -1 on my relationship.
I'm gonna just go around the corner.
Okay, and leave this guy. Okay, thanks. I will try.
Can you,
to
like,
use
put him
force
on the-
vegetation to make him warmer?
You
But
can
it's-
dry him out, but it will not harden the form.
So you're about to bake him?
Yeah, I know. I
Into
can't.
like
I said, I don't
clay
have-
brick.
I don't have fire, so I can't I can't harden the clay. I can just make it hot and dry.
Might be the best thing you can do at this stage. Oh, hey, where are you going? Can I follow after?
Okay, well. Hey, you remember the last time we split the party?
I'm not
I
leaving.
think-
I'm just
I think-
getting out of this conversation.
I think half the party, if I do remember correctly, half of us got sucked into a hell portal.
Look, okay,
And
okay,
then
I'm
the
coming
other
back.
half
I'm coming
also
back.
got sucked into a hell portal. I think I were you there for that one?
Well established.
I'm just trying to figure out what to do with this guy. I feel like that's
If you
important.
is he not stable? In the heated up form, slightly no longer drowning in the water?
Is he? I mean,
Is there
he
anything we
actively
can
dying
do?
at this point?
It doesn't appear to be. It's maintaining. It's not actively dying. It's not
Is
getting
it-
any better.
Is it struggling?
Not as much as it was.
Can I take a look and see if there's anything about it that might indicate a way to help?
There is nothing you would know that could help this being at this time.
Okay. I guess we just keep it with us, huh? Stick it in a bag
Keep
or
it with
something.
us. Put it with its friends.
bag?
Gesturing over to the.
I mean, I don't know. You want to carry it? It's gonna start melting through your fingers. It's gonna be oobleck.
No, he dried it out.
You just read it
Can you
Oh, okay.
stick it into the cat for safekeeping? Just like.
It's not an ooze, so it's not going to disintegrate it, but it still does eat.
Does it eat clay?
I mean, I can carry it if you want me to.
Does a regular cat eat clay?
Sometimes.
Is it good for them?
Why don't we just put it on the table With the other
Is there like a
clay
jar in that
pieces.
chemistry room?
You can find a jar
Yeah,
fairly easily.
Yeah, okay. I'll take a knife. I'll just poke holes in the top because apparently it needs to breathe. I think.
Seems like
It's
it.
working on a good voodoo doll. They plopped it in the water and it has been drowning.
Okay.
The thing doesn't itself have to breathe, but when
I
put
feel
under
like
extraneous circumstances.
Putting it in a jar and suffocating it feels like
Just
a
as
similar
extreme as-
thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
poke holes in the top of it.
Alright?
Yeah, that's probably for the better.
I have a dagger. I'll just fucking poke. And put
Easily
it in
done.
the jar.
Easily done.
Here's a jar with a guy in it. You
Thanks.
can have it.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah.
Kid's gonna put it in the bag.
Write that down.
Yes.
You're not sure your javelin?
I don't know why I gave Becca the the jar with the guy in it because they forgot about the book. And then they remembered the book at the most inopportune time.
Oh, we'll never learn about what your little duder is. What Dell's little duder is. The little.
Oh, we'll
The
find out
The
eventually.
little effing lock duder.
I mean, she still got it.
yeah.
She'll find out
The
eventually.
little guy.
There was gonna be this really cool thing that I had planned for Farron, where they were gonna find Steed, and it was gonna be a fucking cool transformer robot horse. But here we are. We're gonna get to see that.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Anyway, I'm the leader, so
You guys go into the room on the right or the room at the end of the hall?
what's the vote?
First room first.
First.
Okay. I'm gonna
They
do
call a
the
breath
oddball
first
as
search.
this one.
I accidentally roll and for a brief
Gonna
moment
do
I roll a
the
natural
eyeballs
20 on
thing.
computer science and I say it's a breadth first search.
So you're doing which one?
This one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say it is.
It is almost 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's almost 9
Ooh.
o'clock.
We gotta wrap up here before going into another room.
I don't do it.
I feel like we spent most of this session putting a penal on
We did spend
on
okay.
this.
We
We
did
did have-
also start an hour and a half late.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's no one's fault. We wanted to have a nice
It
long
wasn't-
time for
it
breakfast.
wasn't-
We
it
You
discussed.
also had some housekeeping.
Right.
Yeah.
We had
There was
other
stuff we needed to
talk
do.
about.
There's stuff that must be.
Dude, it really started an hour and a half late?
We started at 7:30.
That's not your fault.
Yeah, your fault.
That
Yeah,
is no one's
because I
fault.
finished food around 6:30, so
Yeah.
then it would. Okay, that makes about
You
sense.
did good.
You did a good job.
You did a good
That's
job.
it.
Yeah.
We love you.
Thank you for breakfast.
We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
No, we're all
Chill,
good.
chill.
We appreciate.
I repeat
Just a bit-
my statement. Do we want to stop here or go into another room?
I mean,
Can we cheat and say like, is the next room 5 minutes or 50 minutes?
Well, then we're going to find out.
Dang it.
I don't
I
have
thought
to
it's-
go to school
you and I
tomorrow.
both fucking know
You
that's
have
not
to
up
go
to
work
Ryan.
tomorrow. You, I don't know what your schedule's like tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'm clear. I mean,
I
for
have
those,
to work.
if you've got work. I was about to say, if somebody's got work, then that's our
Fucking
answer.
Computer website.
I ain't doing
Lovely.
shit. That's what I was
Don't you
saying,
just
know?
love those?
They were
I
down to
looked
the
at the-
final two. They're coming to present.
Okay. May have to ask more questions about that once the recording's off.
Yeah.
So I guess the real question is, how long are you willing to go?
Yeah.
Knowing the secret information of what's in the room, we should probably stop.
If we should,
Okay.
we should stop. Okay.
So that's an important room. More or less important than the room we just in.
It's a room with
Cameron, what do you do?
some time in it.
It's
It
gonna take
contains
some time.
That's the most
I
important.
mean, even this room, there's
Yeah,
too
He's
much,
having a
but
lot
we
of
took a
fun.
hot second.
Was that little guy always there, or was that just something you just?
Oh, that's what I threw in. That table wasn't there.
Okay.
So I had all of that.
I figured, but I was like, I want to save the little guy.
Yeah, we just saved the little guy. Now it's important.
Yeah.
So
That
what
was
am I gonna do with that little guy? We'll find out later, huh?
He's my next familiar. I saved him, and he's somewhere in this house.
Probably.
He must be.
By virtue of finders keepers.
So
He's
what
now
does he look like?
your
Can you
familiar.
describe one of them as Mike
He
Wazowski,
looks
one
like
of
a
them as
fucking
Sloan?
blob right now.
Yeah.
The little guy.
I guess he can look like whatever you want him to, huh?
We're going to stop the recording, okay?
Fair enough.
Bye recording.
Fire guarding.
Bye,
Bye
recording.
bye.